there, I'm Taylor, and today's lesson is all about basic ASL signs. We'll be going over a number of signs that can be useful in your everyday life. Not just useful if you end up interacting with a deaf or hard of hearing person, but also useful if, say, you're too overwhelmed to speak, or if you're trying to talk to someone through a window. I've got you covered. So let's get started. The signs we're going to cover in this video and the next are signs that I think everyone should know. Not just you who is watching this video, but your parents, my parents, your friends, my friends, your grandpa, my grandma, the list goes on. So I highly recommend you practice these signs with your family and friends. Not only will that help you retain the information, but it'll also spread ASL and might encourage more people to learn it. Plus, if you decide to sign with the people in your life, you probably want them to understand you, right? Same. Okay, ready to get started? Cool. As always, feel free to sign along with me or pause the video at any point to practice on your own. The first sign I want to cover is the sign for help, which looks like this. Your non-dominant hand forms a closed 5 with the palm facing up, and your dominant hand forms a thumbs up, and then sits on your other hand's palm. Help. I think it's important to note that this sign is also directional, meaning if you move it in a certain direction, it signifies who you're helping. For example, if I wanted to offer help to someone else, I would move my hands in their direction, like so. Help you, or help them. If I were the one needing help, I would move my hands toward myself, like this. Help me. Make sense? This isn't the only sign that's directional. There are a number of others, but we'll cover those later. The next sign is stop, which looks like this. Both hands form closed 5-hand shapes. Your non-dominant hand sits with the palm up, and your dominant hand comes down with the side of your pinky landing on your other palm. Stop. Here is the sign for please. Your dominant hand forms a closed 5, and with your palm at your chest, you circle it around like so. You can either mouth please or make a pleading expression as you do it. Please. Here is the sign for sorry. It's similar to please, except your dominant hand forms a thumbs up, and that circles on your chest. You can either mouth sorry or make an apologetic expression as you do it. Sorry. This is the sign for thank you. Your dominant hand forms a closed 5 again, and starting with your fingers at your chin, you move outward like so. You can either mouth thank you as you do it, or just smile. Thank you. Next, we'll cover the sign for bathroom, which looks like this. Your dominant hand forms the ASL letter T, and then you shake it. If you want to communicate that you're unsure where the bathroom is, you can furrow your brow and make a puzzled look. Bathroom. Okay. Before we move on, let's review all the signs we've learned so far. Ready? Help. Stop. Please. Sorry. Thank you. And bathroom. Excellent. Let's keep going. Next is the sign for yes, which looks like this. Your dominant hand forms the ASL letter S, and the motion is like you're knocking on a door. You should also nod your head at the same time. So, for example, if someone asked me, "Is your favorite color blue?" I would say, yes. Now, just as it's important to know the sign for yes, we also need to know how to sign no, which looks like this. Your thumb, pointer finger, and middle finger stick out together, and you move them like so, kind of like you're making your hand talk. And as you do this, you should also shake your head no. For example, if someone asked me, "Do you feel tired?" I would say, "No." This next sign is one you've probably seen me do many times before. It's the sign for ready, which looks like this. Both hands form the ASL letter R, and you shake them like so. Ready? The next sign is for hungry, which looks like this. Your dominant hand forms a sideways ASL letter C, and with your fingers at your chest, you slowly slide your hand down like so. Hungry. So we learned hungry, but now we need food to eat. Here is the sign for food. Your fingertips come together like you're forming the ASL letter O, and you gesture to your mouth. Food. This is also the sign for eat as well. Eat. Well, we can't have food and eat without something to sip on, so here is the sign for drink. Your dominant hand forms a sideways letter C again, kind of like you're holding an invisible glass, and you motion as if you're drinking something. Side note, doing the motion once communicates the verb drinking. Doing the motion a couple of times communicates the noun drink. Finally, we'll cover the sign for thirsty, which looks like this. Your dominant hand forms a one-hand shape, and starting with the finger at the base of your chin, you slide it down your throat like so. Thirsty. Okay, let's do another quick review of the signs we just learned, starting with yes. Ready? Yes. No. Ready? Hungry. Food or eat. Drink. Thirsty. Nice. Now, it's that time again where we're going to do one final review. I'm going to sign all the signs we've learned today in random order, and I want you to guess out loud what each one is. Ready? Beautiful. Please give yourself a pat on the back because you crushed today's lesson. Don't forget to practice these signs on your own and with the people around you. The more you use ASL outside of these lessons, the better your signing will become. Thanks for signing with me today. Keep up the good work, keep practicing, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and remember to always be clever.
Hey, hey.